All right, legends, a word from today's sponsors before we kick off the podcast. Are you looking for a tray or canopy? Today we have LJ Fab based out of Chinchillies doing custom ute and tray canopies, shipping Australia-wide. If you're looking for your next steel or aluminium custom tray for your rig, make sure you get in contact with the team over at LJ Fab. Their work is second to none and can't be beaten. They're now taking orders from June onwards, so getting quick, spots are filling fast. Let them know the Hey Big Mac podcast has sent you. Thanks, guys. Next is Hamptons Media Services. Are you chasing professional photography, videography between Gold Coast and Bundaberg? Or logo designs like the same you see from all the Hey Big Mac accounts? They can bring your profiles back to life with a new professional look, so go check them out and let them know Hey Big Mac has sent you. Thanks, guys, and on to today's episode. Cheers.
Did you see that kid where that mum does the SMMR thing and she's like, okay, today I'm going to do this. Yeah. And the guy just smacks the eggs on her head, rubs it, and then just grabs the mine. Rah! And then she's got earphones on, it just fucking rips.
You can sell that shit, Macca. You eating a Big Mac.
That'd be fucking disgusting because I eat like a pig.
That
Eating a Big Mac.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
What's that view there? I don't know.
Oh, kissing.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Hey Big Mac podcast. This week we've got a little bit of a recap, and then we're just sitting down talking shit about the weekend, what's happened, all that sort of stuff, past events, future shit, all that. So last week went absolutely nuts, thanks to a certain idiot. So now we've got, I think we've tripled the total views on the podcast in 3 days, which is unreal. So thank you for that. The feedback about the girls on last week's episode was huge. That doubled again. And then, yeah, pretty much got a few things to follow up on this week with the same stuff. So I've got Matt and Chloe sitting down here again, and I've also got Shannon. So, say hello.
Thanks for having us, Macca.
Yeah, thank
Hello.
you.
We'll try not to talk over ourselves, I suppose. So we'll go straight into the weekend. What'd everyone do? How was your weekend? We went wheeling.
We sure went wheeling. We head out to Glasshead today. Me and Chloe just got back from NZ on Friday. So, yeah.
Are you allowed to talk about NZ or not really?
I just
Don't want to go into it yet?
no, not yet.
It's definitely a bit fresh, but that's later
Very fresh.
podcast. We can talk about that.
Talk about that one.
Dedicated to, yep.
Fuck them. Shan, how's Southeast Queensland tracks?
It's been awesome. I literally got up here last week and I've just moved up and went and checked out Glasshouse today and it was awesome. It was really good. There were some tough tracks out there, but everyone gave it a go and it was fun. It was really good.
Yeah, it was an awesome day.
Yeah. Show you the different ropes of what Glassy's got. And then we did, where did we go yesterday? Back at Kenilworth, Charlie Moreland. So out there. It was just random little tracks. That was just fun with the boys fucking around all weekend. And then we came back to the shed and we basically had a big fire. Cleo did a massive burnout, roasted that. We were there for what, 4 hours? And then it just fucking died off. And then everyone's like, oh, we're either going out or going home. So
I think we came just as everyone's deciding whether to go out and stay.
pretty much. You came in the middle of all
Came
the
literally in the
rowdiness.
middle, yep. Come for a good time. Not a long time.
On the questions, I'll probably ask them and I'll get used to respond to what you think as well. So the first one that got sent in for the questions this week was cops finding people for having fake plates on a car when it's being trailered. I think it's a load of bullshit, but I understand where they come from. What do you think of it?
I think them going after cars on trailers in general is just stupid. Like, people aren't doing the wrong thing. Their car's on a trailer. It's obviously on there for a reason. I think, like, there's enough stuff that they could be dealing with that's not that, and it's just a waste of time. Like, it's annoying, honestly.
100% it's a waste of time. I don't understand. There's bigger criminals to catch than people on trailers, cars on trailers. And I think we've experienced that too. Like, we got a fine in the mail the other day for parking on the wrong side of the road in our street.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I think they're cash hungry and they're just looking out for anything.
Yeah. Oh, it's the same as last week when I ranted about the bloody fine for parking in like a loading bay zone just too far over the yellow line. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's a joke. They're going after people that shouldn't be even fined or even looked at, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a joke at the moment with Queensland Police.
The next one we got was that was from the piss bus. So he's not on this episode either because he's out working and doing shit with his girlfriend. So dogging the boys. He's going to listen to this maybe now. Walkabout 4x4 mentioned in here. He's referring to 79s, I'm assuming, or just cars in generals. DPFs as leave them in or take them out, and if anyone has been actually done for removing them. I don't think I've actually really heard of anyone get done for it.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, like we've got ours in, so it's fucking
keep them in.
like
No,
pretty much. But everyone that like 99% of people remove them anyway.
That's what I mean. It's not if you actually look under the car, you can actually see it, and some of them still haven't plugged in. Like the actual cord's still plugged in. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hit and miss really.
Are you going to delete yours, Shannon?
Yeah. What about you, Shano? Are you going to
No,
delete yours?
I think I'll leave it in a little bit longer. I'm too scared to. I have heard about people in Sydney getting done for taking the DPF out, but that's only if you get sent over the pits, which is pretty rare. So I'm going to leave mine in though. I just want to be safe. I'm going to keep it pretty stock.
Especially with New South Wales plates on.
Yeah. Well,
Like they look for New South Wales plates and they go, that's us. What can I get out of this?
well, yous don't have to worry about it in the Hilux because I've never had one.
Nah, we're good. I don't even. I think the new ones do. All the
New ones definitely
N80s
do. And they had a lot of
definitely.
issues.
And they
Same
had a
as
lot of
200
issues.
series ones. And
And
the 79 ones have never had, like 70 series in general, have never had DPF issues.
Yeah.
Well, you
Don't
know, the
know.
300s now are just starting to
They
have.
have.
Yeah.
What?
My dad's 79 started a fire out at
You're right.
out at
Wow.
Yeah. He literally like pulled over because the car went into limp mode from the DPF, and it actually where he pulled over in the grass, it started a fire. And Toyota's saying that these heat shields they're putting on are stopping them from causing fires, but that's not the case.
Wow.
And the full fire brigade came out. He didn't realize he had to actually go into the fire brigade and say, "Hey, I think it was this car that caused this," because it was right where he pulled over. It burnt a whole paddock.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Wow.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
That'll do it for you.
Yeah.
That's
so
the same.
take the DPF out.
Yeah. Well, no, if you're on an ag farm or whatever, you can actually get a license, like is it agricultural license or permission to move them?
Yeah.
So you could do that. But yeah. All right. Next one, that LN106 said, how us 4 drive owners can change the stigma that we're all fuckheads. And I'm assuming he's referring to last week's episode. And it's probably, go back to last week's episode about 15 minutes in and you'll basically get a recap of me talking about how it can be changed. So, yeah, if there's dickheads around, it's just going to refer to everyone.
Yeah.
And I think you probably agree.
Yeah.
100%. Like we're at times we're not all 100% straighty 180. You know, we do things that are naughty, but
There's a time and a place.
Time and a place, 100%. And if you're going to not do it in that time and place, you're going to get called out, and people are going to like pretty much turn around and call you out for it. And if you can't take the heat, then don't do the heat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all well and fine to do that stuff on private property, but when you're going out doing that in the streets at meets or like on DI, say, like it just looks bad on all of us, and that's why they police it so badly now.
And that's probably the reason why the cops are coming out after us, is because they see people like that. Even though half the people are doing the right thing, half the people aren't, but they're still going to put you all in the same category as four-wheel drive idiots. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much exactly right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, not much you can change about it until everyone stops doing dumb shit. But, like, I love having fun in the ute. Like,
Exactly.
But there's a spot where you do it where, you know, like doing a burnout here last night. Right?
On private
property in a spot where everyone knew what was going on. There wasn't unaware people. Like, you just do it, have fun
and
on
yeah,
private
exactly.
property. Like,
And
it's
you-
not in a meet in public space where there's, you know.
And you're not
everything
ruining
going
it for everyone else too.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's a big one. You're not ruining it for everyone. You're ruining it for literally everyone if you're doing it in public areas.
Cruiser Hub commented, are you all going to start a big YouTube like 4Drive 27 and do 4Drive adventures and trips? Pretty much.
Wow,
Like,
that's a pretty good question.
it's a good one. Like, well, I'm starting to try and get into YouTube. You, Matt and Chloe, are already doing YouTube. Like,
Yeah,
your
we love
last
it.
video would be the DI one.
DI one.
Probably.
Yeah. So
And that-
we slowly getting back into it this year.
And Shano's trying to get into YouTube now and get it going. That's coming
Yeah.
very soon.
Yeah, it's in the process of just been in the middle of a lifestyle change and moving to Queensland, and I have videos on the back burner that I just haven't had time to edit, and it's on its way. It's on its way.
Yeah, and
No, I couldn't be more excited.
yeah,
Honestly, we got some really, really good footage, so I'm like super excited to get it all edited, but I just had laptop issues and then moving and...
Welcome to our lives.
Oh, my
welcome to the
God.
YouTube. Yeah, literally. Welcome to the vlog life.
It's hard enough to do it as it is. Like, I've got 3 videos to edit now, and I just could not be stuffed.
It's editing.
Like,
It's
yeah.
the editing. It's
Yeah.
the
Editing's
worst.
hard.
Oh,
But
it's
then,
hard.
how do
You've
you
got-
trust someone else to edit your shit when only you know how you look behind the camera and you want yourself to look too, but then
Yeah.
trying to keep it original?
Yeah, it is very hard, and
It's-
that's the one thing we've learned. Like, we've come into this, we're pretty much empty-handed and just learning by the way how to edit.
Yeah,
it
it's
does take
it's
time.
very time consuming as well and frustrating and
And people always come back at you and be like, "It's not a full-time job. You sit in front of
Yeah.
a camera for 48 hours and try and edit one video.
Yeah.
It's hard work."
Like, I can film half a day. Like, the other day when I did the video for CSS, which will come out next week, it was pretty much 4 hours of constant filming, go back, cut this, change that, fitting that. So it was about 4 hours of filming, and I'm already probably an hour into editing a 10-minute video.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not easy. So it adds up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you'd say the same. Like, obviously, well, you've just put the tow bar on for marks, and like high clearance tow bar, easy video to make, but you've spent what 3-4 days filming it, editing it, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I've just been getting more content while we've been full driving the past couple of days and then adding it in. And I spent maybe like 2 hours editing already, and it's still not done.
1% done.
Yeah, 1% done. I'll just go over it a million times and then till it's perfect.
Get the best clips out of it all.
Yeah.
That was from Cruise Hub. And then the last one we got here is from Alex Shaxton, which he's referring to the ring-ins for favourite camp locations, camping trips and fuck-ups. So if anyone's doing call-in lines, next week will be the first episode for that. So we've got a few in already. He's keen for call-ins and shit like that.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be.
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna be
Some
awesome.
Dumb stuff.
Yeah. There's gotta be some good stories out there.
Yeah. Just to call in with fucking, like, just yarns about, you go cook up shit on the fire, your funny forward drive fuck-ups, what you've stuffed up on your car.
Who's passed out of the campsite?
Who slept in the swag bag instead of the swag?
Or you slept in the back of the ute, Macca.
Guilty.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I've done that. So, no, the camp call-ins, if we get enough of them, they'll be a whole separate episode each week. And if they start off at 20 minutes and work their way up to an hour, so be.
So be it. Yeah.
And there will be each week a merch pack giveaway. And so when they come out, it should be in the next month, they'll be all backdated to the winners of each episode. So each episode, there'll be 5, maybe 10 to listen to and go through. And then, yeah, that's winner will win. So, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
It's a good incentive for people to call in and spin
100%,
some
yeah.
yarns and
There'll be some awesome stories out there.
yeah, for sure.
Send them through. We want to hear them. There's Durry Customs. Have you ever seen him?
Oh, he's
Mate, he's had like 5 shout outs on this show.
Oh, you've already said it? Okay,
Every
sweet.
single.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm keeping this in.
Yeah, no, because
No.
I forgot when you asked me who's my
Yeah.
favourite like build at the moment. I
Yeah.
completely forgot about him. And then as soon as I went
Hey.
on Instagram, it popped up, and I went, I should have said that. Durry's Customs, yeah, he's doing something different on that.
Oh,
79.
he's doing cool
the
shit.
three
Builds it all
fucking-
himself.
Yeah, 3-stick transfer.
Yeah.
That's
and he's
something different.
Oh, he's like high steering arm. Like,
Oh,
oh,
It
get
is
a
a
call.
Call in.
Wait, actually, we could do a call in.
Who is it?
I have a mate from home.
Oh, is he cool with it?
I don't know.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Hey, we're actually filming a podcast right now. Yeah. You got any random yarns that we can like four-wheel drive yarns?
Fuck, you put me on the spot.
He's on the spot.
Funniest thing that's happened to you guys when you've been out four-wheel driving or camping?
I mean, last night we put Brendo's patrol into a tree, so we spent the day re-straightening his chassis.
Pretty good.
Oh my god. Poor Brendo.
Yeah, well, he's not very experienced on the old Bundy, and I think he had one too many and thought he was DK.
That's awesome.
That's so
Backed
good.
himself into a
It's a
tree.
good advertising to not drink and drive, kids.
This private property.
Yeah, private. This is on private property.
Private property.
Obviously.
Yeah. Oh, always. Always.
Oh my
Classic.
god. Yeah. Well, I'll give you a call back later.
You're right.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, there you go. There's like a teaser
There's
for
a
what
teaser.
call-ins would be like if you're live. If you're someone we can get on live and call in over the phone, we can do that. If not, you can send your clips in. It's a Hey Big Mac podcast at yahoo.com. You can find that. It's on the profiles anyway. You'll hear that in the intro, so you probably just heard it again.
Link in bio.
Get that spicy link out there.
Yeah.
All right. So jump into last week. Big talk, blue ticks, and everyone buying them. But Josh Leonard, 4x4, he's one of the only ones I've seen. He got genuinely approved for the blue tick on his profile the day before you could go on and purchase it. And so I think it's been a couple of months now. He's put out a statement last week. I shared it online, and a lot of people seen that as well. He's basically gone on about how useless something is as like a verification device if it's bought. Like it's something that used to be strived to be earned, and it meant something. Now it doesn't mean shit when you can just go buy. Like I can go buy 3 of them right now and put them on all my accounts, and it costs me $50 a month. But does it really mean anything when, everyone can go buy it for $1? Like, what do you reckon?
I feel like it is something that it should be earned, and you should not ever have to pay for that.
That's he put a really good point out, is that it was a device used for people that have worked hard and they stand out for a reason, and people like that. Yeah. And for them to turn around and go, nah, anyone can buy it. It's money. It's just money in their back pockets.
Yeah.
For Instagram and all that. That's all it really is.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's just a business. Instagram is a business, and that's how. And it's unfortunate that it's gotten to that stage where something it took so long to earn, and now it's not really. You don't really look at a blue tick twice anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty much validation for people that want to be something that they're not. They're trying to be something that they're not. Where just work on yourself first, work on your own brand, work hard, and you'll get there without having to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. What do you reckon about them?
Well, like we were talking about it the other day, and we were saying like, think about how much easier it is for the kind of scam accounts to get around now, and they can buy the verification and make themselves look like a legitimate brand, and then scam people so much easier. Like it's pretty poor on Instagram's behalf, I think.
I suppose.
100%.
Well, that's probably the good side. If you do have the blue tick, if there's scams or anything out there, you report content, whatever it is, you do get help for it quicker and easier and all. Like, I'm pretty sure someone was saying if you've got a blue tick and you message someone that's like not messaged you before, not following you or whatever, you don't go to message request or something.
You go straight into the inbox.
Straight into the inbox, which is, I can see that helping. Like if you're trying to reach out as a small person, but then it's not as authentic.
Yeah, and especially like, well, you guys know, like even giveaways, like the amount of spam accounts you guys get given, like get made just from like giveaways. Like Sam Young's got 3 spam accounts going for his giveaway at the moment.
Yeah.
Like
everywhere.
if someone to just do that, buy a few followers, buy a tick, like people just think they're actually Sam Young actually probably following them or like us or something, and then people can get roped into just paying for things over the phone, and that's how people get caught.
That's
scamming these days.
If you're dumb enough to not check on the account, like if they message you something stupid, I'll give us your details. Like they're never going to ask for details. Like
100%.
I
go to
agree
their
with that.
account and look if there's 20 posts on their account, it's probably fake.
100%. Yeah.
If there's posts raging back for the last 10 years, it's probably their real account.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and with that blue tick, I know that your reports would actually be looked at and reviewed. Where, like us, we don't have blue ticks, didn't pay for it, blah, blah, blah. They'll just be like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And we've seen that before with these spam accounts. You need like 5 people to report and block it for it to actually go through someone and get deleted. So, yeah.
unless they're already striked on their
Unless they're
account.
already striked on that account. Yeah, 100%.
So,
So, yeah, I think it is a bit of a shit move from Instagram. But, yeah.
And there's some boys that already have the blue tick on there. Not naming names. Alex Shaxton. I already give him shit about that already. But hey, he can do it, and he reckons he's got the means for it. Why not? Like, I'm not against it, but it means more to be earned, I think. So.
It means, like, as influencers as well, it'd mean more if we actually applied for it and got it, rather than us paying $15 a month for it. It would mean more to us than that.
Someone like Alec, like, it wouldn't be bad if someone's trying to make their life on this like he is. Like, he's out there filming, doing all this content. That's part of his life, and it makes sense. But if you're a 16-year-old kid that's absolutely doing nothing social media related, and you've just got it there because it takes the sort of meaning away from it.
100%. Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Could not agree more.
Oh, so next part is King of the Strip. We'll talk about that. Are you going to King of the Strip?
Well, we put everything on hold, but I think we will.
Now
We will be
that you're
now.
back,
Now we're
you
back.
can.
Yeah, 100%. We can do things.
Then we'll head out to Finke. But then so King of the Strip, you're keen to come now too.
Yeah, I'm definitely keen. I didn't even know it was on until like 2 days ago.
Mm.
it's literally like gonna be close to where I am anyway, so I'm definitely keen for it.
Joys of moving to Queensland.
Yeah, no, I love it. It's been a long time coming.
You've been here not even a week?
Not even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got up here Thursday, Arvo.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's just been
It's been flat out. Like
flat
we
out.
haven't stopped.
We haven't stopped. So no, that's good. But yeah, King of the Strip's going to be good. I'll be there with the piss bus because he'll be running the ute down the strip. I won't be because I'll have it set up for touring. But we'll be there. I believe Allied have set up a tent for us with Wheel Boys, which is Andre's sponsor.
Yeah.
So
That'd be sick.
We'll be sitting there with them and all set up. I think all the boys, the Coast boys, are going to come up. So it'll be like Luke, Jake, if you know them, Coop, Daly. Actually, Daly's going to be at work, so that's no good. But yeah, we'll have a few of the utes there anyway. So it'll be good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon will have our ute there too. Yous will have
We'll
yours.
probably have the new train canopy on by then too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's so exciting.
Hey, you haven't mentioned that on here yet.
No.
Are you allowed to?
Yeah, we're allowed to say it
we
now.
officially can.
So yeah, Mission Built
Yeah.
up at Noosa, they've got a new train canopy coming our way. So yeah, we're very excited for that.
Yeah, amazing company, family run.
Yeah, just such a cool brand, and I can't wait to get the train canopy on. Show
is
it
tidy.
off at Finke as well. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm so keen to see it.
the best person I can say if you want to see one of their train canopies in the wild, go to Wild Reaches
Yeah.
because they've got one as well. I didn't actually notice it at the time when I seen it, and yeah, so Wild Reaches on YouTube, he's got one of theirs.
Yeah, Nath, he got one of the first ones really.
Yeah.
And then they pretty much just built it off his.
Yeah.
A few slight changes have been made, and
Yeah.
you guys will all see that pretty much on our page as well. We'll go through it and have a full rundown video on
You'll be
YouTube.
doing
So
a video,
yeah, once it's all up and ready, we'll have a full rundown video on it.
Yeah, we couldn't be more excited.
Yeah,
Hey?
It makes me excited.
I'm
thinking about
excited to not stop stealing your water mac at the campground.
Great deal last year. I reckon I ran through bloody 400 litres of water.
Yeah, literally. Can I use your tap? Well, we bought that poly one. It just as soon as we did the crab track, it just split straight away, and we're just like, fuck.
Useless.
But yeah,
Yeah. Don't ever put a plastic water tank on.
yeah, it's poly ones.
So, and well, I suppose the other big one is now Finke. So, everyone that knows, if you're on social media for the last week and you've been planning to go to Finke, the whole talk for the last 2 weeks has been, are the cars going to be racing? And it's all due to old mate it was 2019 or 2020 where there was a crash and car come over the berm, took out a spectator, killed him.
Killed him, yeah.
Unfortunate, but he was in the wrong place. He got warned. Everyone knows that, but yeah, look, he got hit. He was next to the track, too close. It's going to happen.
Yeah,
It's a tricky one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Poor bloke, but
Everyone's basically revolving their trip out there around it.
Yeah.
The information of if it's going to be bikes, no one's fucking going.
Yeah.
It's going to be the death of.
it's not the same without the trophy
gonna be the
trucks,
death of the
man.
race.
It's not the
Yeah,
same.
100%.
and like that's Alice Springs' biggest money maker of the year. Like, so you want cars out there, and if cars aren't going to be there, it's just going to slowly die.
Yep.
Entry fees are going to become more for bike riders because now they've got to take over
Safety
the amount of the cars,
and all that. Yeah.
all the safety. But yeah, so Tats Finke's Desert Race on Instagram and Facebook, they put out a statement 2 days ago now, And it says Motorsport Australia confirmed on Thursday, May 18th, 2023, that it intends to issue a permit for the auto car section of the 2023 Finke Desert Race, subject to specific safety measures being implemented, that the decision also subject to the final approval of Motorsport Australia Board. The Finke Desert Race Committee takes seriously for safety of the competitors and for spectators and competitors of the sport, and are working with Motorsport Australia to investigate whether all required measures can be implemented before the 2023 event. So it's basically saying they're working towards it, but if they don't reach those measures, there's not going to be cars.
But how can you reach those safety measures out in the desert?
Well,
Like that's the like how like for spectators, honestly, like all we get is a fence.
all you can do is like you go to a winch truck race, there's bunting everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, but you're talking winch trucks that are going not very fast. Like they're all in
Yeah.
crawl, reduction gears, all that.
Yeah.
When you're talking about a truck that's going, or a bike, it's going 150, 200 k's through the
An hour.
desert,
Yeah.
you've got to be 20 or 30 meters back from that track, which they're trying to prove or implement the whole way around the track, which you got hundreds of k's.
Hundreds of Ks.
How
That's
do-
what
you
I mean.
can't marshal it, and then
Yeah.
you'd have to have hundreds of people along the track being paid to marshal it.
100%.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
so
more money for them.
it's either going to get more expensive or it's not going to happen. So,
Yeah.
yeah, what do you reckon about that?
Well, I don't think they should get rid of it.
No.
100%. That will ruin NT desert. The tourism. That's pretty much the only that and Big Red Bash is the only tourism they get out there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. So for them to kill one of them off and just have a Big Red Bash is pretty disappointing on their end.
Yeah.
And they're all about tourism at the moment.
Yeah.
And getting everyone here from COVID lockdowns and everything. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do stop it just for safety, because safety kills everything at the moment. Even in sport, safety's killing all sport. So yeah, I don't really know what to say or really where to stand. I just hope they don't cancel it.
I might put a different spin on it. So that year, I think it was actually 2019 or 2020. I can't remember. I think it might have been 2020.
Yeah.
That's when old mate, the Spectator, died. And
Yeah.
that's where there's a sort of based around.
Yeah.
But what about the year, like, if anyone's ever been to a motocross race or like a sports race or something like that, you've got a scrutineering, you've got a drivers or riders briefing before the event. And basically, I used to go to them every single race. You'd sit there and they go, motorcycle racing is dangerous. You're here at your own risk. If anything happens to you, it's your own risk. It's your own fuck up.
100%.
And so 2 or 3 years ago before this event happened, it was 2016 or 2017, one of the actual competitors died training for the event, I think it was. I don't think it was in the event, but died training for the event, and nothing was done. Everyone mourned the loss, but nothing was done for a competitor racing. But because someone's died being a spectator, that's all been bought in. And you run that risk. I want to go there, sit next to the track and try and high five a trophy truck. It'd be fucking sick. Like, go to the Baja and do it.
That's our own risk.
Yeah, I understand the risk when I do that, but I'm not going to do it after a jump and try and touch it midair. Like, you're going to be sitting there in a whoop section where you're next to a bunch of trees anyway, and you're watching the truck come down the track. But
it's common sense.
Yeah, there's a bit of a fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has to be a common sense factor come into it. Like, everyone's responsible for their own safety at those events. You don't walk anywhere where it's a corner, the truck is possibly going to roll, or it's going to come straight over the top of you just because you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
100%.
It has to be some personal responsibility and that kind of stuff. And it'd be a real shame if they shut it down just because, someone was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's very well said, Shano. That was awesome.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if actually, they'll have to make a decision within the next week and a half. Otherwise, I'll be canning the trip because, you can't leave.
Sort something else out.
I wonder how many people right now are planning that trip out there or making the call to cancel if the trucks don't run. Because I know probably 10 to 15 people that aren't going if the trucks aren't on. Because everyone's seen motorbikes race. I'd rather go to Don River Dash.
Yeah.
Way better. See the trucks. Heaps cooler.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's an expensive trip to go all the way out there when you are just going for the trophy trucks. So if they don't run, then it's a lot of money in fuel and food. Like, you're getting yourself organised. It's time that you could be doing something else as well.
And it could be only just the one that family's one trip a year. You know what I mean? Is
Yeah.
that they go out to the desert every year and watch the trucks.
Yeah, people
in the
plan
winter.
it every single
Yeah.
year to go out to Finke.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah, it would be a shame if they do cancel 100%.
Yeah, like even Maddie and I have been kind of planning our whole lives around this
Think?
race. So
Yeah.
it would be really devastating if they do call the shots in a week and a half and go, yeah, nah.
well, I know myself. Like, I've been sitting here, not podcast related, but one of my best mates is getting married the same time I'm going to Finke, and it's
Yeah.
unfortunate. But I've had Finke planned originally with him nearly 12 months ago,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you know, I said, sorry, mate, I can't come. Like, I've had Finke planned.
Yeah.
If Finke doesn't go ahead, like I'm going straight there. Like,
Straight
and
to-
that's my
yeah.
call to make next week before we pack
Yeah.
up to King of the Strip. So
Yeah.
yeah, something to think about anyway. Yeah. Oh, you just got anything else to add yourselves to everything, anything, whatever's going on?
No, we're just really just fixing the car, just getting
Yeah.
it ready really for touring season.
Yeah, can't wait to get this train canopy off
Yeah.
for the new one.
I'm going to steal your canopy.
Yeah, you are. You're welcome to have
Well,
it.
someone wants to
Take your
buy it.
canopy.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna buy it after.
For sale, for sale. I'll rip everything out.
I'm going to borrow it, and then Shannon's going to buy it.
The state it will be in when I get it back.
Oh my god, I might not want to buy it after that.
Yeah.
Covered in red dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we've just been sitting back, working hard. That's
Yeah.
all we're doing.
Saving some money.
Saving some money, getting
Trying
ready to
do
go.
the same thing now.
Yeah, I think everyone is.
I got a casual job with one of the boys, and yeah, fence up, building fences. So
Yep. We're fixing trailers, me and Chloe.
Yeah, we're running my parents' business.
and Shannon's unemployed.
Yeah. Thanks.
Full-time YouTuber now.
Yeah. God, no. I still don't even have the time to put into that, and I am unemployed at the moment.
Yeah.
Welcome to my life.
That's literally all of us.
Motivation is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Bad179 put out a post the other day, and it was, I've got 18,000 something followers. If everyone gave me $1, I'd have 18 something thousand dollars. I just messaged her. I said, please send me your details.
I'll send you a dollar.
I'll send you $1.
I would love that if every one of my 36K just gave me $1, I could do a coil conversion.
The lux would be coiled and sassed. I can tell you that.
if everyone sends me $1 that's following me, I'll match it and do a giveaway. That'd be a cool idea.
And then give it to us.
Oh, imagine that. That'd be cool. Like, match up the amount that it's worth. So like it'd be at the moment 18K. Sit there with 18K, match it into products or whatever, and then give that away.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd
That'd be cool.
sick.
That'd be pretty special.
Yeah.
Hard to do, but imagine trying to fish through 18K of people to get bank details and transfer money.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I don't know if
That's
I'd
a
want. I
scam
don't know.
waiting to
Yeah,
happen.
there's
Yeah,
that.
that's a
I
scam.
don't know if
Scam.
I'd want people that many people to have my
Nah.
bank account.
Oh, you just set up as pay ID to
Pay ID.
emails.
Yeah.
Just like all the Facebook Marketplace messages.
yeah.
Send me pay ID.
Send me details. Yeah. I'll finish off there with, we've got shout out for the rig of the week or build. And this week we got basically 2 builds. So we got Rook's Series 4 chopped FTE ute. So, you know, you've seen that one, haven't you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so Rookie's buddy Series 4 FTE built it, basically blew the motor, I'm pretty sure, and then now he's chopped it. So it's-
Wow.
it's
Yeah,
looking
right.
That's
cool.
so
That's
cool.
insane.
Yeah, are you looking it up, Matt?
Yeah, what's his Instagram? I'm looking at it right now.
We'll just go
Yeah, that
this.
sounds like an awesome build, though.
Holy shit.
Yeah, have you just seen that now, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty tight, isn't it?
Oh my god, that is tidy.
Rook's one.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
So it's
What's he
like
putting a barra in it?
bronze. No, it's got an FTE.
What am I looking at then?
I'm loving
That's one of his old
Oh,
ones.
that's
So it's his 4th post down because a tag
Yep,
post.
yep. S Series 4 FTE. Wow, that would be
Yeah.
a weapon. I have a soft spot for FTEs.
Well, I'm loving the patrols with the FTA swaps because it's like all the
Yeah.
best running gear and then the best motor, Toyota.
Wow,
Yeah.
It's insane.
that is
No,
unreal.
Rookie's done a good job with that. So
Yeah,
I'm keen
that's
to
an
see it
awesome
finish
job.
because he's got a lot to finish up on it.
Yeah,
So.
by looks of it, but fuck, that would be a mint
Yeah.
truck once it's done.
And I'm sending you another profile now of the next car.
Yep.
So it's Justin's
Traveling Troop. I've seen it before.
Traveling Troopy.
Yeah.
He's been building it over a long time now. I've sort of been keeping my eye on it. And it's like, what do you think of
That
it?
is-
It's
That is
fucking
a
That's
cool.
a
really
mint
nice
build.
cruiser.
Yeah.
That's something else.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is sick.
So, yeah, they're 2 rigs to go check out. It's HJ47 on 80 chassis with 1 HDT motor.
That's awesome.
Pretty fucking tidy.
Wow.
Right.
The paintwork is really nice. Everything about it's just clean.
Yeah, I think it's like a grey Raptor, I'm pretty sure. Like the whole thing.
Yeah, that's insane.
So, yeah, they're the 2.
Where did he
Shout
find
outs for
that
the week.
from?
He's just go
Where
back through
did
his
he
profile
find that?
and you just
That's
see he's
like-
been stripping it, all the work he's done. Like it's a pretty solid build process.
That is an
Wow.
incredible fucking build.
Yeah,
It's come a long way
It's-
from that when he got it. Like, it looks awesome.
Wow.
I'm just going back now. So
Yeah, I'm just going back.
October 2020 is sort of when they've started it.
Yeah.
It's
So
fully stripped down. And that's
Wow.
crazy.
yeah, so pretty much a 2-year build and it's just starting to come through now. So that's one to sort of check
Wow,
out
good
and
on
keep your eye
them.
on.
Holy shit.
And he's
that's
got a
mint
lot of
build.
detail in his post on it. So smaller page that's kicking off. So yeah, they're the
Yeah.
2 shout outs for the rigs
Yeah,
of the week.
follow them. Wow. I'm
Yeah.
literally...
Actually, what I'll do is for the rigs of the week, I'll tag them in the profile description. So we'll
Yeah,
start
that'll
doing
be-
that.
Yeah.
So if
I
you
wanna
guys
watch
have a rig or build of the week, send them in and we'll pick the best one and they'll get tagged each week in the descriptions.
Yeah.
Something,
That's unreal.
Another cool thing to do.
Sick 2 builds to follow there.
Yeah. Oh, we'll probably call it an early episode this week and finish off there. So you just want to shout out your socials,
Yeah. We're at All Time Adventures.
as everyone should
Um,
hopefully know by now.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
If you're not following, follow us. No. Yeah. All Time Adventures just through everything.
Yeah.
YouTube,
Me.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah.
All the lot. What
All the
about
whole
you?
lot.
Mine is Shano79 on Insta. It's Shano4x4 on YouTube and Facebook.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and you've already know mine, so I'm not recapping that shit again. But have a good week, and we'll see you later.
You.